Interesting, isn't it, really, when you think about it, the double standards of Meghan Markle. You know, when you look at her, there she is trying to, if you like, make herself brand friendly. And of course, what you have to do to be brand friendly is to be quite open. But we really know nothing about Meghan, only the nuggets that she chooses to share, her version of events. We've still no idea why her mother turned up at the wedding, her wedding, all alone, all of those years ago now. Why didn't she invite her family? She tried to blame the Buckingham Palace press office, but that was rebuked as if absolutely nonsense, and rightly so. Now here's where it gets really interesting, because as we can now see, there's a beautiful image just being relaunched by Catherine, the Princess of Wales, for Father's Day, and thankfully she's got back behind the camera, got her confidence back, and taken this absolutely beautiful picture of course, His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales, Prince William, with his 3 adorable children. Very nicely, of course, taken from the back, so there's no intrusive image. Nobody can accuse anybody of anything Photoshop. I love the fact that Catherine has literally won out this fight very quietly and subtly. I, as you know, was a big supporter of her, simply because as someone who makes this as a living, you can make so many mistakes, whether you're filming live, whether you're taking photography. It's not easy at all. So it was really refreshing to see that she'd got her confidence back. But it's interesting to note that Meghan, you see, well, here's the story. Let me explain. Good to see you today. We'll have a quick wave. We're in Buckingham Palace. A little bit dark now, a little bit grim. Can you see? Yeah, clouds coming over, not looking good. I know. Where's my flag gone? Yes, it should be up. I'm here. Absolutely. Surprised I've not been invited in for a pot of tea. Can I fill my flask? Are you all right with that, King Charles? Can I just pop in with my flask, fill it up? It's getting a bit run dry now. Can you imagine if you got a word saying, yes, Neil, please do come in. Absolutely. I know quite a few of them met police here, actually, obviously from filming so much, and they're a lovely bunch of people, but even they're not allowed to go in and fill their flask. Yes, there's a little canteen in the corner. Shouldn't let those things slip out, should I? Gossiping, that's the thing. Back to your royal story of the day. Now, as I said, beautiful picture of Catherine, taken by Catherine, should I say, of course, His Royal Highness Prince William. Looks absolutely stunning. I just think it says everything you need to say about wishing everybody around the world a happy Father's Day. Now, here's where it gets interesting, because as you know, on the very same day of the Trooping of the Colour, Meghan decided once again to put out pictures of people, her team at least, of her people enjoying jam, a friend Heather, you know, all that sort of thing, Nacho's children stuff. Now here's where it gets really interesting, because an ice has come over certain friendships, and you can understand why Meghan has literally imploded on this idea. It's all regarding, you see, that obviously when you think about it, they're using their children to promote a brand. As ever, we have to say allegedly, and one can assume that they're more than happy to do this. Why wouldn't they be moving forward? But apparently, and I'm not shocked by this at all, one of the team, literally, who took the picture for Heather, suggested, well, why don't you do the same with Archie? You and Archie enjoying some of your delicious jam. Let's just say there was a frost, and very quickly a frost developed. Apparently she wants to keep the privacy of her children private, you know, she doesn't want to export them or use them for any commercial gain. Quite happy though, seemingly, for her friends' children to be doing the same thing. And as I said, they are also allegedly must be happy doing it, or else they wouldn't let the children in front of the camera. But it goes back to what I'm saying, you see, the double standards of Meghan and Harry. When you think about it, there they are, of course, telling you that they want their privacy, they're not going to use their children. But then again, a lot of people mocked and were very cruel towards the Princess of Wales when she made a very small blip of doing some Photoshop. Now, one would suspect, of course, one has to say, why is Meghan and Harry so, well, shall we say, anti-using their own children to promote their product? This would enhance it considerably. It would make them a unity, a family, and it makes it very easy then to sell the brand moving forward. You see how this works now. But in the world of Harry and Meghan, as I've often said, it's literally one rule for one and one for another. And seemingly, the children remain, once again, very much unseen. Jam or no jam to promote. Neil Shaw, Buckingham Palace, London.